Let's take a look at the new infotainment screen or system in the Toyota Tacoma. Now, what I've got, it's a 2024 TRD Sport, and I have the standard screen, I guess. I don't have the bigger screen. But how is it functionally, and what can you do with it? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. By the way, there's the awesome new digital gauge cluster. Love that. But let's go to this. First of all, if you don't have the radio on, this is the screen that you're going to get. We're going to go ahead and turn it on. I do have a bigger button on mine, by the way, or bigger knob. I didn't like the knob that it came with, and I had this one from before. Fits perfectly, so I can tell you that the knobs are interchangeable with the 3rd gen. First screen we have is the radio system. You can see there's favorites, tune, FM radio, AM radio, Sirius XM. Of course, you get that little package that comes with the vehicle for 3 months, I think it is. Pretty self-explanatory there. Let's go to phone real quick. Gives you favorites, contacts, recents. There's a keypad in case you want to dial a number, I guess. And text messages. Pretty easy, and it's pretty easy to set your phone up. Now, let's go to the little truck symbol there. You've got trip information. This will show you, I guess, what your average speed is, what your fuel economy is over here. And right now, I'm getting 18 miles per gallon, by the way. Duration, all that stuff. And then it gives you a history. 18 miles per gallon, you can see, and this is the last trip that I took. Let's go back to vehicle alerts. And you can see here, fortunately, there are no vehicle alerts on my screen. That is what you want to see. We'll go back now to the beginning, and you don't have to do that. You could just go ahead and push the setup button down here. That's going to give you all kinds of other things you can put in. Of course, I've got mine set up as RobMotive, primary driver. That would be me, right? And then you've got personal info. We're going to stay away from that. And then we've got Bluetooth and devices. I do have my phone hooked up, although at the moment I do not have it connected because it would go to different screens and things that I don't want. Now, we can scroll and we can go to General. And here you've got accessibility. There is a screen beep, which I have on. Screen sensitivity, mine is set at 1. It says there, higher value will allow a smoother operation with gloves. They think of everything, don't they? Date and time, that's pretty easy to set. Then we've got keyboard. There's nothing in there for me. Language and units, you can set it to whatever language you want and whatever unit of measure you want there. Let's go back. We're going to go down to notifications. Notifications would tell you if you have software updates, vehicle suggestions, virtual assistant, all kinds of other things you can do there. And make sure you stay tuned to the end because there's a neat feature I want to show you. Wi-Fi, this is if you're connected to Wi-Fi, if you want to, or rather if you want a hotspot or set your truck up as a hotspot. I don't want to do that. And then Wi-Fi, if you have anything on, which I don't at the moment. Let's go back. Display. You can have the display on or off, I guess. Let's do that. There, we turned it off. Touch it and it will come back on, and I want it to be on. Mode, automatic, based on time and ambient light. Brightness, contrast. Camera, let's take a look at that. You can change the sharpness or the brightness, the contrast on the camera. Nothing I want to do there. I think it works perfectly fine. I'll show you in a minute. Sound and media. You can mess with the levelizer, they call it, for audio. Ringtone tone sound, new message sound. I'll leave that where it is. Received volume. You've got system voice. I'll show you that in a minute. And driving assist. Then, let's go back. We're going to stay on sound and media. You've got sound tuning. This is going to be your equalizer. Media. Display cover art, I want that on, so we're going to leave that alone. Let's go back. We're going to go to voice and search. This is where you could actually ask the system questions. Not sure exactly what the full length or volume of its intelligence is, but you can ask it things if you want. Vehicle customize. You can do your lights, how they come on, when they come on, sensitivity, all of that. door control, auto lock, auto unlock, all kinds of different things there. Climate, AC mode with auto, I like that. And under there is utility, ACC customize, I have off. Let's go back. We have dealer info. That, of course, has the dealer where I got mine in case I need to take it in for service or something. Info and security. The vehicle name is Toyota Tacoma. I assume I could change that if I wanted. Privacy lock I have off, and then system reset, which I highly recommend you do if you're going to trade off this vehicle or any other. That's going to set everything back to factory specs, gets rid of your personal information, phone numbers, all that kind of stuff. Software update. There are no updates available for mine. If you can see there, I could update from here if there were, and then there's a license information, which frankly, who cares? Let's go down to apps. There are no apps on my system right now. Reinstall all application data. I'll have to do that eventually. Remote connect. Let's see. Remote authorization is required. Open the Toyota app. So this is a Toyota app feature. Not interested in doing anything with that. Let's go on down, see if we have any more. And that's the last feature. Now, there is one thing that I mentioned that I think is pretty cool. You can actually talk to the system. So I'm going to ask it, I don't know, I'm going to ask it what the temperature is and see if it responds. Let's see. Hey, Toyota. What is the temperature outside?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
There, you could hear the voice. Let's try one more. Let's see if we can change the temperature in here. Hey, Toyota. Hey, Toyota. Change the temperature to 78 degrees.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Well, she's there. You guys can see, obviously, if you look in the manual, it'll tell you what things it's capable of. Those were 2 fails for me. Just a pretty neat thing. You can actually, I guess, talk to the truck. If you're feeling lonely, you can at least hear her voice. Now we're back to the first screen, and I want to show you one more thing, and that is what the camera looks like. Let's go to reverse. There's the screen that I have set up right now for reverse. You can change it if you want by toggling through some of these other options. Let's push this and see. That's going to give you, I guess, an X pattern. I don't know why we want that. It's going to give you a line right before I crash into the Jeep behind me. And then another option, and another option, and that's it. So those are all the things you can see. We're going to leave that alone. Now I'm going to touch this one. It gives me an expanded view, I guess. Depends on what you like. I think I prefer to have mine this way. Anyway, that's just really a kind of a quick run through of the infotainment system on the new Tacoma. Leave a comment. Let me know if you found anything else out there that I may have missed that's cool. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.